Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hollow Knight Blackout TE tournament. We are currently in losers round 3. We have a match between Number and Falcon versus Pneuma and Maddy coming right up. The runners should all be ready, so I'm just gonna count them down right now. With me is co-commentator Clapudo. Hello.
Good evening or afternoon or whatever time of day it is. This already loses round 3. What?
Yeah, we're quite far through the tournament already. After this match, there'll be just 8 teams remaining.
Oh wow, the tournament is going by fast. Didn't notice that.
Yeah, and the runners should be off any second now.
Yeah, they're starting now. So starts this time West Blue Lake and Colo 1 is required, but sadly nothing good.
And a dash slash at Colo 2, which means we might see both Colosseums today. I see a
Strength at
dash,
Salubra?
I think. Yeah, Strength and Dash Master at Salubra.
Dash Master is required for the bingo board. Strength on there? I don't know, I doubt it. And Maddy already bought one of the charms. Well,
I mean, definitely understandable.
Yeah.
Why are they standing still, though?
Yeah, that's...
Oh, they're marking the board. Right, that makes sense. It is a goal, so you might as well.
And Falcon just found Dream Shield or Dream Wielder?
No, we found Dash at the
Idol
in... We found Dash at Great Hopper Idol.
Yeah. And Dream Shield, but I can't make out where that was.
Dream Shield was at Grossmom.
Oh. So, first 2 checks on the bingo board for both teams now, which is...
Yeah, this makes me kind of sad for Purple Team already, because they are missing the dash at the first check in Kingdom's Edge.
Oh yeah, they moved directly into City. I mean, not some... Oh yeah, and they agreed to Rando Cornifer maps, so maybe Cornifer has some good news this time.
I was wondering where Number was going.
Yeah, I forgot you weren't in the call back then. But yeah, they agreed to randomize them, and so maybe something important at Cornifer this time.
Yeah, Purple Team is really going to feel the effects of this early dash, especially with Dash Master as well.
Oh yeah, right. Did they buy Dash Master? Oh yeah, Dash Master. But I mean, you can't really say it's a bad choice to go directly into City, which Pneuma did, because King's Edge without any movement is kind of annoying in my opinion.
Yeah, the thing is, it's just that first check. It's so close to start.
Yeah, that is...
You might as well get it. If it's nothing, you lose like 15 seconds.
Yeah. And it paid off. And Pneuma checking Gorgeous Husk now, which only a seal, but bingo check again. There's a lot of killing non-NPCs on the board.
Sadly.
Yeah. You would.
Yeah, Orange is gonna have a huge lead. Like, it's insane how big the lead Orange will get from this is. Because I think Pneuma will definitely go into Basin before heading back to Kingdom's Edge.
Yeah, that is a possibility. But how much is there in Basin? You can get
2 checks.
Yeah.
In Logic, 1 check. You can get the Soul Totem, which is the only in the Basin room, which is the only logical check, and you can do the Broken Bridge check, which is
and
just
Cornifer.
which technically. Oh yeah, right. We have maps on.
And
I think Cornifer requires precise movement, though.
I don't know. And maybe, I don't know how precise move needs to be for that, the fountain. And
Yeah, so
maybe
we have
almost
a...
like to Fortnite there.
Oh, wait, we have a Colo and a Salubra start, basically.
Yep.
West Blue Lake. Shaman at Crossroads map.
That is, and for one, that is very good.
Yeah.
Did Falcon already do Fortnite?
Yes, I think so.
Okay.
I mean, the dash just gets you there faster.
Yeah.
And like Rick said in chat, finding wings or claw will hurt purple a lot if they find it before heading back to Colo.
Yeah, because it just opens up way more for them, so they're less likely to check there.
They're less likely to go back for the dash.
But hey, maybe they will find a dupe dash. Who knows?
Who knows? I mean, right now they're not that far behind. It's just like, what, 5 checks behind?
I can't make up the numbers.
It's 13 for top, and I think it's 14 for top. I think they might be equal, actually. No, actually, it's 20 for both. It's 20 for both.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
like, I mean, this is such an insignificant lead at the moment. It's just that purple has to find movement.
Yeah.
Quick. Otherwise, they will just... This will snowball so far.
I mean, you already see it, like... now basically caught up mostly with Pneuma, just checking the Rafters idle and probably heading to Basin now as well. And yeah, Falcon is way ahead of Maddy in Crossroads, so...
Yeah.
Not exactly only a sword totem.
Thank you, Gidge. I appreciate it. Because a double negative is a positive, right?
Double, not cont.
Yeah, cont is the Dutch word. It's the Dutch word for ass.
Ah.
Which it's kind of Gidge. It's Gidge's thing.
Gidge says no.
Well.
Maddy equipping Dream Shield is interesting.
Oh, we're gonna see Dream Shield borders from Maddy?
Yep.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
But yeah, I mean, it could be an important check, who knows?
Yeah, it's also definitely out of logic. But hey, if it gives them movement, I don't mind it at all. Definitely. And we see Pneuma going for upper edge. Oh. Yeah, I completely missed what was at Grubs as well. But I see a DV stag, so...
Yeah. Whoops. Never.
At 4 Grubs, so that would be in logic.
Oh, so... Is Pneuma heading to dash right now? Is it the right thing? Yes. That is good. So...
There's the dash for purple team.
Yeah.
That is very unfortunate for them. Only finding it now, but the lead isn't insurmountable.
It's good that they found it now and did not try to check anything else if they could. And maybe now also buying the Shaman Zone from Cornifer.
Yeah, the thing, I want Maddy to go into Fungal now.
Mm-hmm. Right.
I want to see Fungal, because Dash gives access to Green Path Fungal.
Mm-hmm. And Pneuma died.
Yeah, that Acrid Egg is
yeah,
quite rough.
And in fact, going for the Balder with glowing whoop.
Yeah, but that is in logic.
Yeah.
Okay, it's just Mark of Pride. There's a nil upgrade, I think, at Grubs. And QG stag at 18.
I mean, that's a lot of drops for... I mean, if you have no other way of getting into Queen's Gardens, it's good, but... I would not necessarily go for farming grubs just because of stack. And King Station.
I mean, King Station is quite useless. Yeah, we do see Falcon going into Fungal. I like this.
I mean, it is useless for now, but it helps when you have Swim to explore the rest of Kingdom's Edge.
I mean, you have one person that started that. No, Pneuma, not again.
The second time, no. Oh, that's
That's rough. That's rough.
Maddy was also on 1 HP again.
You said Pneuma did kill Gorgeous Husk, right?
Yes, I did kill Gorgeous
Yeah,
Husk.
because they have unmarked the goal. Okay, AP has marked it. Thank you, AP. Bet the restreamer.
I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, it did get unchecked. The thing is, did they do it? Oh, C-Dash at Trumels.
Ooh, that is.
Do we see Myla Murder?
No.
No going back for Myla Murder? Unfortunate.
And Pneuma now getting the Rancid Egg check, which is Shape of Un. Which... I don't know, checking Shape of Un was the goal on the bingo board. So... And... What is it? Ah, it's a Sympicate. Okay. So... I just see people encouraging the Myla kill right now in chat. I don't like that. But... Is Maddy hitting right now?
Oh, we see Number skipping to Oro.
Oh yeah, they have enough Geo. When did they get that much Geo? Oh, probably selling relics. And
Yeah, but this is not... Oh, they hit the ceiling. Well done, though. Well done.
Oh, checking... Okay.
And it pays off with a Dream Nail.
Damn. That is... Dream also very important on this board. Because we have a few, I think, yeah, defeating 2 Dream bosses. And White Defend, oh god. And, yeah, nothing of interest apparently at shops in Dirtmouth. But... Okay. Which station is that? Oh, it's Queen Station. So, will Number head into Fungal or into Green Path? Or fucking even 4? So
Yes,
now...
yes, 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 yes.
Why?
Yes.
Oh, Maddy now going to Morlek as well, which I think it was Number who did it already? I forgot if it was Number or Falcon. No, I think Falcon did it.
Yeah, Falcon did it. Falcon?
Yeah, no, likely. Yeah, likely Falcon because...
No, number skipped here. But Pneuma does not have enough money.
No, I mean, the Morlek, not Oro, but the Oro, yeah.
Yeah, the Oro was done by...
Yeah.
Number.
The Oro was done by, yes. I was on the Morlek who of Orange did the Morlek check.
Will they kill the Great Hoppers here? Yeah, Isma's at autopilot, thank you, Rix.
No, I think... No, they're just... going to start checking... Queens.
Yeah, we do see... Green Path coming out now.
Also, which check is autopilot? I'm not fresh with...
So in Fog Canyon, the start location on the left with the Lifeblood and the Relic.
Yeah.
On the way to Overgrown Mound. That room is called autopilot.
Oh, okay. Good to know. And yeah, that gives the next to...
Ooh, Love Key.
Love Key is good.
Do we need to kill Collector?
I don't think so,
Not
but
necessarily.
I mean,
Oh,
and
Grimchild.
Grimchild.
See,
that's
Grimchild is always a good thing to find.
definitely opens up 3 more checks plus 4 more. 5 if you defeat Grim.
Do they have 2 spells? They don't, right? They have 0?
I don't think they have any spells yet. But I know that I think it's Orange has a Fragile Charm. Which Falcon just checked.
Well, Heart is nothing.
And yeah. Purple also now
Grimchild is also nothing.
And now we see if Divine has
Greed.
anything.
Yeah, I mean, we saw Heart being checked. Greed also has nothing, so
Deal.
Divine is a bust for now. Until they find Strength, I don't think we'll be seeing Divine again.
I think they found Strength already at Sleeby. Yeah, Falcon's now buying
Yeah,
Strength.
so we're
probably.
getting... Yeah.
And a bit more Geo. Why not? Maddy now at Leggity. Do we know what Leggity has? I don't
think Legator had anything important. It has been checked by Orange.
Okay. Geo. Oh, Soul Eater. And Freeze Boshroom, I mean.
Yeah.
Boshroom.
Yeah, so we see nothing at Divine, so Divine is a big scam. City Crest is left city, but you don't get any checks from it, Rix, because you... Ooh. Actually, there is a lever skip you can do if you have Mark of Pride. If you have Mark of Pride, you can hit the lever in the big storerooms room. And that way you can get up without having vertical. Now that would be funny if we see one of the teams go for that. It's not logical, but it would be cool.
Pneuma also now bought the Dreamliner whilst Maddy is about to pick up C-Dash. And Falcon heading into Beast Den. Can you do much?
Yeah, I like Beast Den. I like Beast Den because of the fact that it's locked behind grubs. Also, it's a goal to visit Distant Village, so it's not even bad.
Oh, I did not even see that goal. That is. But how many checks can you get without Claw?
1.
Okay.
Well, you have the Stag, you have the Soul Totem outside, and you have
in
the
Den itself.
Oh, this one check that Falcon is
That's
getting
just the
right
one below, right?
Yeah, I still like
maybe
it. I still like the play. Okay, it's Essence. I don't like the play anymore. But you know, that's Captain Hindsight.
Oh, Claw.
Yeah, sure.
I think was it Mass Mostrada that gave Purple Claw right now? That is big.
Yeah. Okay. That's pretty good. Will we see Orange Team go back for MMC?
Maybe. Maybe off later, but first, Number now going for Hornet. Also, should be. They don't have any spells, but Hornet's still a quick check in my opinion.
Yeah, Purple definitely needed that Claw. And we might not see it anytime soon from Number. I think Number has a lot of different things they can do right now.
Can Number get to the Aluba?
Wow, White Fragment behind it as well.
Wow. That is... And Maddy and Falcon just both on the good old Pancake Man right now.
All my homies hate Pancake Man.
True. Okay, according to April, you can reach the Aluba with just... That's good to... And just missing it. Interesting. Did they get it, or did they say no?
No, they didn't. They missed it. They missed it.
And Maddy dying to the Pancake Man. That is not
that's
good.
so unfortunate. That wastes so much time.
Yep.
I think they were very close to the end of the fight as well.
Yeah, they were on it for a pretty long time now. And Pneuma now checking Cornifer again for... it's a journal about free money.
Free money.
And Elder Who was just a rancid egg. More than he deserves to be.
I think rancid eggs have good value in these randos.
Definitely, but... It's Elder Who.
Number almost soft-locking himself.
Oh, the scream stun.
Yeah.
It's...
And unless we see Number going to Massive Moss Charger right after Boulder Shell, I don't think we'll be seeing Massive Moss Charger being done anytime soon for Orange Team.
I mean, what else can Number do as of now? After Boulder Shell, like...
Not that much, but they can probably find some skip to do.
Okay.
Okay, we do see Stone Sanctuary coming out.
Okay.
So we will see Mantis Claw as well.
Maddy once again on very low health. Ah!
Fragment at Dashmaster.
So we now know 2 locations. Ah, yeah, and Number going to Mossy. So they will pick up Claw in a bit. So wait, one of the fragments was behind Mossy, and now the other one
And
is...
one at Dashmaster.
Interesting. And the first spell had Claw.
Convenient, for sure.
Definitely. And I'm also picking that up in a second if they get Mantis Skip. Which they not. Doesn't matter anymore.
They don't need it anymore, yep.
Would have been nice. Just them shaking their way up.
The movement we're completely equal, but the check lead I think is 25 in Orange's favor.
I think so, yeah.
I think it's 56 to 82. So if I can math, that would be around 25.
26.
Well, 26, but yeah.
Yeah. And both teams now with a complete King Soul. Wow. King Soul barely 20 minutes into the run is not bad.
Not bad at all.
What's the price on King Soul? Is it
1.
worth it equipping?
It's 1, I think.
Maddy, what
It's
are you
either 1 or
doing?
4. Maddy. Maddy is giving up Umbrella.
I mean, can't you just go to the right side there?
I mean, I think they were trying, but... Oh, we see Progression Egg coming out. Yes, I love this. RG. Check RG. You have a lot of essence?
Oh, don't die, Maddy, please!
Please just kill the Vengeflies. Thank you.
And... Number trying to go for Spire whilst Falcon is on Mantis Lords. And yeah. Pneuma now also going for the Aluba check, which... Number has...
They will actually be able to get the Lake of Uncheck as well.
Oh, true, yeah, Lake of Un is mandatory.
Because they have Ismus here and they have Mantis Claw. So
Yep.
That's all you need.
So, resting
Oh,
rounds
Pneuma
coming
not
out.
having Dashmaster equipped this entire time.
Oh. But now, resting rounds. Will we see 0 first? Or will we... Yeah. Nope. Interesting. Interesting choice.
There goes one Aluba. For Pneuma. There we go. Been marked.
Oh. And Number
Actually,
heading into
Number doing
Sanctum.
Sanctum?
I mean, why not? I forgot nail upgrades are a thing. I wondered why that soul twister died this early.
Maybe they're just taking it for the shortcut.
Maybe, yeah. And Lake of Honest.
A King's Idol.
I mean, and a simple key at corner for. Anything of interest? I mean, Arcane Egg is a bit of money, but I don't think anything
More
of
money.
interest in Mantis.
And
Yeah, it was a
Boulder
lot of
Shell,
money in
so
Boulder
nothing
Shell.
else for Sleep.
And Reno will be long life for 0, which, I mean,
Not bad. Definitely a usable charm.
definitely.
Unlike
And
Deep Focus.
Defender's Crest.
Defender's Crest at 14-11.
I mean,
Do they need?
I don't think they need it, but it also once again opens up another check.
It is a check, yeah. And they'll get the essence, right? Sure.
Yeah. I mean, even if you don't try to go for it, you will get it. I can now going for the better save, which maybe for some reason just quit.
I think Maddy just gave up. They were struggling with getting
The
the
thing
wall.
is, Maddy was just going for the left side instead of going for the lower right wall.
I think the Discord stream froze.
Yep. So we are a bit behind on commentating now.
Oh, Dreamer at Breda.
Wow. That. Oh, I didn't see what GPZ is.
Nothing. It's a sorry, Phil.
Aww. Boring. And Welek is just another.
And okay, Dreamgating Cliffs.
It's for me.
It is not. It is very iffy.
Yeah.
So Toms will be switching to the main broadcast for a second.
Yeah, and I missed the
Shade Cloak.
Shade Cloak. Oh. And activating that because they haven't found Grimchild. Oh. Sadly, they don't know it's a waste of time.
Yeah, the Discord back, so we can switch to the live broadcast. So we can switch back from. Yeah. So we see Shio coming out from Number. That's good. It's also a goal.
Yeah, exactly.
Missed Egg Shop. Did we see an Egg Shop?
Yeah, I think Falcon went to Egg Shop, but we missed it. I don't know if anything of importance. And Maggie now going for 0, which she skipped before.
Using Thorns. Now that is an interesting decision.
And they do have VS, so I'm wondering. Okay.
At least we have some nice sync with Maddy and Falcon.
I think both teams have Shaman for 1, and Shio was just
a Simple Key.
Was it Shopkeepers or just Simple Key? No,
Simple Key. Simple Key. Yeah.
Yes, just sometimes can't tell on this. Egg Shop was junk according to chat.
Thank you.
And
Green,
0.
we know, has already been checked.
That's agreed. And will Number kill Marissa for your entertainment?
No.
Who knows?
Oh, dive!
Wow. And Discord stream is dying again. So back to
Dive in Pleasure House is actually big, and the Discord stream is dead again. Because
and as well.
Oh, God, wow!
Shake. Pleasure House, truly a pleasure to visit now. Will the purple team think of using the simple keys?
Yeah, Pleasure House is stacked. Now let's see Essence.
Essence was nothing of interest besides maybe Defender's Crest. And
oh wait, we saw this already. Wait, I'm stupid.
Yeah, we saw.
We'll see Crypts.
Yeah. All right, they have access to it, but okay, yeah, they have access. Yep. Good old Palearco, which is a check. Hey, Discord streams back. And the Mantis Dupe.
Blood Dupe in RG. Okay.
Yep. Was it in Grounds? Oh yeah, I thought it was. Okay. Oh god. I mean, I like Palearco, but...
I mean, they got the swim skip, right? So we're...
yeah, definitely.
It's just cleaning up the area.
And they have to get the Palearco thing anyway. Which... Was a lot of pale ore found already, right? How many?
Yeah, I think both teams
Oh,
have
it was
3.
the third.
I don't think we've seen the Nilsmith checks.
Not yet. No.
We're gonna see Flower Quest coming out here from Falcon.
So, will Flower Quest be anything?
Now I don't know
Great
why Maddy put a
Slash.
Dreamgate
Ooh.
there. Great Slash. Okay, so we have Dash Slash at Colo 2.
And
Great Slash
Slash.
at Flower Quest. Surely NMG is gonna be something good.
Surely.
A hidden station at NMG, please. That would be great.
Okay, so we have 2 annoying checks for Nailats. What is another annoying check that Cyclone Slash could be?
End of White Palace.
Oh. And yeah.
No,
checking the
GPZ
Dynamite,
has
yeah.
been checked, unfortunately. It's a
Sadly,
soul
yeah.
refill.
No, the 420 Georock is not randomized. That would be also a fun place for Cyclone to be. But... number now checking Quick Slash. Which is just a soul refill. Damn. Oh, maybe now going for Morlek. I thought she did it already.
No, Moloch hasn't been done. Struggling, though.
Yeah, almost said again. I don't think we have seen any deaths from... and there's the second death for Maddy as well. Damn.
Missing
No.
the dash.
Falcon checking deepness now.
Yeah, I think deepness is a fine place to be. You have vertical, you have horizontal.
Yeah.
There is a couple checks available, especially with the Shade Cloak.
Yeah.
That
Do they have Lantern yet?
no, and they
And wings,
Sorry, Orange team
oh.
doesn't have Shade Cloak, but they found wings. Okay,
What? Oh god, I can't read this tiny letters.
wings at 420 soul totem. So that's a dive locked wings.
Wow. And Pneuma now checking Shio as well, which I don't
We
think
know
was
it's just a
anything of
simple.
important.
It's a simple key.
I
So they
mean,
might maybe they realize they can go Pleasure House now.
hopefully, and I think they're walking to Kings. Yeah, so hopefully they go to Pleasure House and not Waterways. I mean,
The Twitch stream is working perfectly fine.
oh yeah.
If it's not for you, please refresh your page and you should be good. Maddy being a lot more
Careful.
careful in the Moloch fight. Never mind.
Okay, Pneuma not going for Pleasure House and instead heading into Spire.
Honestly, also not a bad play.
Yeah, no, but Pleasure House would have been...
If they... Yeah, it would have been better.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maddy
And-
has Thorns on.
no.
We will
And
ask some
Dreamgate.
serious question here.
Dreamgate at which Rancid deck is it?
Main.
Okay.
Rancid
teams have a
Egg
different Dreamgate pickup,
Waterways main. I'm sorry?
Both teams have a different Dreamgate pickup, right?
Yes, because there was another one in Cliffs.
Okay. I couldn't remember where it was. Where is Pneuma heading?
Pneuma is heading to Watcher Knights.
Interesting choice, but it's 3 more checks, so... And Maddy probably clearing the rest of Crossroads that has yet to be checked. Or maybe checking...
Me
Grubs.
neither, Valentin. That was a very interesting lever skip. That, if you don't know how to go through that dark area before Watcher Knights, if you lever skip, is a very convenient thing to do, for sure.
And Nama now play getting the militia check.
And I think Orange Team has 4 simple keys.
Yeah. But... Oh yeah, right. Infected Crossroads because of the dream and
Another dream
at
at Isma's.
Wow.
Okay.
So, White Palace is open. Will we see...
Yeah, we have full movement for Orange Team. I see no reason not to do White Palace right now. Mainly because Cyclone Slash is going to be there, and you need that for NMG to get the Hidden Station stag.
True. Oh god. I mean, the reason not to do White Palace is the reason that it's White Palace, but...
Nah, we love White Palace.
Sure. Fuck, now cleaning up Beast Den. So... Will Beast Den hold anything of interest? And meanwhile, Number is preparing White Defender.
I'm not spoiling, Gidge. I'm not spoiling. This is just my speculation. We know Dash Slash is at Colo 2, and we know Great Slash is at Flower Quest. So I just want Cyclone Slash to be in the most cursed location.
Yeah.
As well, and then there be something at NMG. Honestly, Cyclone at Nosk would also be fine. Cyclone at Nosk and then hidden stag behind NMG? Yeah. I think we can make a deal here with Rando Man.
No, Hidden Station stag is White Palace.
No. Then why would we need NMG? What could we need NMG for?
Stag
because there is no... Cyclone at 0-4.
Awesome annoying.
Right, it could be Hera behind NMG. True. No, GPZ was checked, and it's a sorry fill. So.
Oh, Shopkeepers! Ooh, at the... I think it was Dung Defender Island? That is a good pickup. I think the check advantage is growing a lot. I don't know if it's a 0.
I think we're 89 against 146.
Okay, so it's a 4K. Wow.
It's like 50 checks.
That is a decent chunk, I would say. And
I think it'll probably keep increasing at least until Orange starts running out of dense areas to do.
Yeah. And
once Orange starts going for
Neil Smith.
Right,
and
we get to see the nothing.
Shopkeeper's key. Ooh.
Oh, okay. Well, there's one.
And another nail upgrade. We found Hidden Station stack. I think it was nail 2?
Yes, that looks like nail 2. Unfortunate. Then there is no requirement for any of the nail arts. That's sad. Quite unfortunate.
Yeah. Like now being in King's Pass as well for the first time. Always feels weird seeing King's Pass this late, but
I think we've seen King's Pass come out from purple.
Yeah, I think Pneuma was in there as well, but
I think Orange Team has 5 pill ore, so they should be going to Neil Smith. I think Number will go do Junk Pit and then climb up to Neil Smith. That's what I think.
That actually makes sense, yeah. Will Junk Pit hold anything of interest? Yes, another Shade Cloak.
Quill at
important.
God Tuner.
Very important pickup. A lot of soul refills and King's Brand. Wow. What?
This is why. Is this for White Defender? This might be for White Defender.
Does that count?
Yes, Godhome counts for bosses.
But how is it already unlocked? It's just there.
It unlocks after Dung Defender, I think. Dung Defender could be Soul Warriors as well. Yeah, true. They aren't doing it yet, so
Yeah. I mean, they don't have Soul Warriors yet, as I think. But that is true. Orange has Sanctum X as well, and Cyclone, damn it. Cyclone was somewhere in...
Stag.
Damn. That is sad.
You need to die once to Dung Defender in Hall of Gods, and it unlocks White Defender.
And
Thank you for letting me know, Apress.
But why does it do that? That is interesting.
We'll call it Spaghetti. And move
Fair
on.
point. And... Oh yeah, I think Purple also now has Awoken Dreamnail, and will probably pick up the Dreamnail dupe.
Yeah, they definitely... Yeah.
And Maddy going for...
Mantis Lords.
Okay.
Still having Thorns equipped.
Monarch's dupe.
Wait.
Monarchs.
Number picked up Monarchs. Monarch Wings. Oh, Monarch Wings in Waterways. Right.
Oh, okay. Wait, wasn't the first one also in Waterways? No, the first one was...
The first one was at the Soul Totem for 20 euro.
Oh yeah, it was the dive block one. And the next corner for Jack. Hello. So
hopefully Purple goes back into Waterways and goes to the left side for that Wings.
definitely.
In the meantime, I think we see Dark Jonies from Falcon.
Oh, the Jonas, yeah, okay. For some reason I thought we were in Deep Nest.
No, this is Jonies.
Yeah, but... Yeah, I think number heading
Hera
to,
was behind Shopkeeper's Key.
Hmm?
And Shopkeeper's Key was at a place I did not write down. Why did I not write that down?
I also forgot to start taking notes. Damn it. Where was Shopkeeps? Dang, no, I forgot my shop.
Dung Defender,
yeah,
okay, right.
Okay, right.
Okay,
Thank
we're gonna
you,
see Orange Team pick up the Hidden Station Stag now.
Yep.
Which means that all they need is TE.
Hmm. And color 1. Oh no, wait,
They have access to everything they need.
yeah, I was thinking the wrong thing. Wow.
Shriek, right,
Okay.
Shriek. But Shriek is just a matter of doing, yeah.
Yeah.
There is dupe Shrieks, so.
Oh. I did not pay attention to that, but have both teams been freeing the grubs in Crossroads?
There have been a lot of grubs saved.
Yeah, but...
Unfortunately.
I mean, yeah, yes, and... But you have to free 6 grubs for the bingo board, I just realized that.
Orange needs to focus goals, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. And I think Falcon will get the... I think Falcon did, or Orange at least did, Crossroads grubs. So, likely getting the last grub as well now.
Yeah, Falcon is getting the Volcanion grub now, and in the meantime, Number is going into Sanctum and probably doing... Oh, Lantern in Sanctum.
The first Soul Warrior. Ooh. And Maddy going back for the Elder Who rematch. Now with Dash. Oh.
Now with Dash, now with Shade Cloak even.
Right. And Pneuma now in Pleasure House.
Pleasure House gonna find Dive and VS.
Shades off. Wow. And we'll see the first Umu of the day. Woohoo!
Do we need Umu?
Oh, yeah,
no, we see the minion charms.
Yeah, but I think
Falcon getting targeted hard by that.
I mean, it makes. Yeah, I would say, like, I assume they will still go for...
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Umu will be done, right, yes.
Yeah, because they have to get
Falcon,
the
can you
Transformer
try
by
not dying? That would be good for your health.
They'll be fine. Meanwhile, Number will just finish off Soul Master. And Numa also in Sanctum now.
Yeah, so Pneuma also finding the lantern shortly.
And Soul Master is down. While Numa's checking Pilgrim's Way.
Well done, Maddy. You need to hit that lever if you don't have wings. Chris, you can just re-roll the bingo board, right? You know that?
And swim. Ooh. Swim above Pilgrims. Interesting.
I don't think swim gives them anything at all.
Not really. But still. Nice to not die to falling into water. And Monomon. Wow.
And there is Monomon. Wow. Is that
the third
three
dreamer?
dreamers?
Yeah, they're just missing Voidheart.
Voidheart?
Wow. That is. And the fake eye for the grub. So I assume Team Orange is going for
D-Dark at Luma
Inscarn
flies.
Station. Oh wow.
That's not something you find some like. That's not a place you find something at very often.
Definitely not. And
Team
Maddy heading
Canada
into...
protecting my sleep schedule.
What is that? A sleep schedule? I didn't know that.
Yeah, well, Aiden is 1 hour ahead of us, and it's already almost 1 a.m. here. Yep. So make of that what you will.
Yeah. I mean,
are they getting 8? They're getting 18 grubs for the QG stack, I think. I think that's what Orange is doing.
I mean, you can do that, but they do have access anyway to Queen's Gardens.
Yeah, but having to go around is...
I mean, if you want to check everything, you have to go there anyways for the corner farm map as well now. Because don't forget that. Maddy's setting a Dream Gates in Deep Nest. Interesting.
And there's Voidheart. Okay, well, in that case, Orange has... Orange just needs Shriek. And Lurian.
They have all and wow, that is...
Okay.
Wow. That's insane. You know, I think... I just picked up the first Dreamer, right? That is...
So what do we need to see from Orange team now? They need Shriek, that's it.
Yeah.
But they haven't even picked up Wraiths.
No, they haven't. But it's just a matter of time, so... Yeah, Payson was... And...
We could see a Wraiths at NMG. Yes, yes. We have it figured out. Wraiths at NMG. We have not seen a single Wraiths, as far as I'm aware.
And one at the end of White Palace as well, then, or?
Yeah, a Wraith. Let's see. What would be the most horrifying things? Iki at NMG, 2 Wraiths behind the Iki. Yes, Aiden. Yes, lovely.
I mean, we could also have another dupe behind at just Collector's map. Also just annoying to have.
With Vanilla Shriek? Yes, with Vanilla Shriek. Yes, I love where this is going. The way we're making the locations sound, we will only be disappointed by the reality, unfortunately.
Maybe we will be disappointed, but just maybe.
But still.
We'll be happy.
Now they have Love Key.
Yeah, one team has Love Key. I don't think Purple has Love Key yet. I think it was Orange with Love Key, right?
What is Spooky Relic?
What?
Is this one of the boomer terms that I'm too zoomer to understand?
I don't know any of the names. So, go on.
D-Boost, oh, D-Boost
He's
Relic.
fucking-
Oh, D-Boost Relic, right. Why didn't you say that immediately?
And Deepest Relic is... Deepest Relic is east.
It's yeah, top
Oh.
of the top of Canyon from. Can someone explain why it's spooky to me?
Because
Maybe if I understand why it's
two
spooky, I
Womas and spikes, so a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Maybe I don't
Yeah,
know.
but you can just hit the Umas into the spikes and then they immediately explode and you take no damage. Because it goes boom.
Yeah. And there's color 1. Woohoo! Surely number will not die in color 1, right?
No, they'll be fine. They have Shade Soul, they have D-Dark. They'll be fine.
Yeah, they have everything besides Freak.
Well,
And
everything
Wraiths.
besides Wraiths, yeah.
And
There's a dupe
too.
dive. That's
Wow.
not what you want to see.
But now Junk Pit getting checked. And I forgot what was in Junk Pit. Something was in Junk. Kingsprint was in Junk Pit, right?
Yes, so we still need to see Abyss.
Yes.
We still need to see the Vanilla Shriek.
We still need to see Hornet 2 as well, right?
Yeah, but Hornet 2 is... We know 0 Wraiths locations. See, I could open the spoiler log, but that would be very boring. So I'm just
Yep.
gonna leave it to the imagination. And that way we can just imagine there is a Wraiths at the most cursed possible locations. Yeah?
Exactly. And
Sounds
Pneuma also going for
reasonable.
the Dream Nail. Nail. Hall of Gods.
Dream though? Yeah, the Holocaust.
Yeah, I'm...
Maddy, please don't die in Deep Nest. Okay,
I
she
mean-
has it.
It's kind of on theme for Team 1 to die sometimes, because I think it's 4
Number
to
has
0
a
death.
different strat for this Colo room. Number starts in the top right, while I start on the bottom left. I think bottom left is faster now. I don't know. It's probably subjective.
VFK. Stagnus.
Oh, VFK without Shriek is, yeah.
I mean, it's VFK, it's...
yeah, but still.
And, yeah, both teams now with D-Duck.
Yeah, we should see Pneuma picking up the wings
Yeah,
in a couple of
yeah.
minutes. Yeah, just go get the 420 rock first. There you go.
Some reason I thought Pneuma was setting to Collector there.
And we're probably gonna see White Palace from Falcon here.
Yeah. I mean...
100 essence at the end. No?
Huh?
No White
Angel?
Palace? Huh?
Wow. I am
Maybe the
very
essence
confused.
reminded them of something at essence?
And there's the wings. Anything of interest there? Basin? I don't think there was anything at...
Oh, Decrest. Yeah, there was Decrest.
Oh, Defenders... Yeah, yeah. And now going... Where are they going? Oh, they're now checking, yeah, probably... Never mind, then not going for...
I'm confused what Falcon is doing.
I
Is
expected
this
them to
glowing
check
room?
Rock
Oh,
Falcon right now.
this is... Yeah, no, this is glowing... No, this... Is this Sea Peaks?
Have we not seen peaks yet?
We haven't seen Peaks yet.
Also interesting to go... I mean, yeah, there's a check up there, right. No,
There's the
oh,
Cyclone.
Oh, yeah, we know about Cyclone.
Yeah, we
right?
knew that. We knew that.
And color 1 is done. Interesting that we have not seen peaks yet so far. And Steady Body, woo! Now where's Number heading next?
Uh...
Have they done Watchers yet?
Watcher Knights. They're probably headed to Watcher Knights. No.
Never mind.
Huh? Oh, they're doing
they
White
can do
Defender.
of course.
Right. I thought they got Home for that, but...
I think that was Falcon.
Right.
And another...
Was it Falcon? Not sure.
I don't know.
Have they not checked 3 spells?
No. We have not seen Shriek, of course.
We've only seen VS and,
And
Dive, I think. Huh.
So we... Falcon World, yep. Falcon is getting for the going for the third check. And Numberplay was just struggling Dung Defender. Always nice to see.
I feel like this is such an inefficient way to do the fight. It's safe, but it's... I think you can do way more damage if you just do damage, you know?
You can, but... Also, like... With Shriek... They don't have Shriek, so it's
They
also
don't
a
have
bit annoying. And yeah, nothing in Crystallized Mount so far.
I mean, Peaks will definitely have a Wraiths. Like, the amount of checks in Peaks, there is basically guaranteed to be Wraiths in Peaks.
Spelltress though is nice, but sadly for
It's 5 notches, yeah, they're not using that.
No. And second phase, White Defender. Ooh, their Shriek would be very nice there.
No, Maddy!
Not again!
I just realized they died, no.
Aww.
And they're so far away.
Yeah.
You can take it slow sometimes, just be a bit safe.
It's a race, you can't.
Your Lurker actually being marked by Pneuma, but it doesn't give a check because it's already been done.
Huh.
Did Maddy? Huh? Did they... What?
No,
Oh, Pillar was Geo. Oh, okay, right.
Yeah, Pelagos Trio.
Thank you, AP.
And the Isma stupid White Defender, wow.
Jeez, okay.
Stormstack. Yeah, what are they missing now? Just the missing...
Just Shriek. They're missing just Shriek. You can do
And
2 Soul
EQ.
Warriors either in... you can do 2 Soul Warriors either in
yeah,
Colo
in
3 or in Godhome.
Yeah, but I forget that you can go God Home.
Yeah, so that's not the problem. The problem is the Shriek.
Maybe now checking Beeson as well, but I don't think there was anything of interest in Beeson, right? And there's another swim.
That's their first swim, actually.
Yep. But we saw a different one as well. I
The
forgot where it
swim
was.
at
But...
Tuck.
Yeah, and the other swim was above Pilgrim's Way level. The Soul Totem.
Yes.
I think Purpose still only has one Dreamer, right?
Yeah, and they're missing Hera and the dupe. Well, they're missing... They only have one. Let's put it like that.
Yeah. And but so far no raids in peak, but a lot
I
unchecked.
mean, there's still a lot of peaks to go.
Yeah. I mean, this is basically just the left half of it. A good Soul Totem fight for another Soul Totem after getting a Soul Refill. Oh, Markov.
Yeah,
Oh,
no,
Markov without Shriek is
destroying
also a
it.
pain. Ugh. And
I mean, you have D-Dark.
yeah, but... Oh, Pneuma not having enough soul for the dive. That makes sense.
Luckily, there is conveniently enough.
Yeah. And there's
Maddy.
Ah.
Yeah, Maddy warping out to...
But, Purple now access as well to the next streamer if Maddy had the Geo. No! Ah!
Yeah, at this point, White Palace is probably the only place to be.
Yeah. Well, it still
Like,
makes sense to
Sea
clean up
Peaks
the
is...
other things.
Sea Peaks is maybe coming up empty. I mean, there are still a couple of checks left, but I doubt that there will be 2 raids. There is also just Abyss that still hasn't been done by either team, even though they found
Right.
King's Brand.
Right. 420 Geo, nice. But so far, Peaks is now running low on checks as well, and there's...
Yeah, I think there's only
Nope.
one check left in peaks. Actually, did they go to Crown? They might not have gone to Crown.
I don't think they've gone to Crown yet.
If it's
Oh.
Crown, there's 3, and if it's not Crown, then there's
I think it's only that Soul Totem, a chest at the Crushers,
yeah, Crusher's
and then
chest,
Crown.
and then Crown. Yep. So 3 checks remain in peaks. Will we see a raids?
No, we want to see the Cursed Shrieks. And Pneuma now also heading into Markov.
Yeah, I would love to see Palace. I would love to see Palace and
I mean, they could also go into Queen's Garden. We have yet to see any of Queen's Garden.
that is true. That is true.
Also, shouldn't they check 3 different spell locations on the board? Because pretty sure Orange had... Ah, no, one person has to check all 3 of them, right?
I don't think so.
I'm not that... maybe. Yeah, that's...
Yeah, Sanctum VS and D-Dark should be marked.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's one of the goals where you one person has to check all of the locations, or if it's not because...
The count is shared,
up.
yeah, so...
Okay, yeah, then it should be marked.
Thank you, AP. It is marked now.
Okay. Thank you. And just a bit of geo. And no eyes. Another
No eyes.
fun boss.
Yeah, we just see Orange doing the weirdest possible things, like the long checks now.
Yeah. Which I find interesting because they
Are
have...
they on 250? Are they on 237 checks right now?
237 or 257? I think it's 37, yeah. Roughly 60 check lead. 63. If we read it right. Wow. And no, is dead. And will it be anything of use?
Still, no Shriek, no Wraiths, no nothing.
Nope. Nope, it's just soul. No, it's just a soul refill, damn. Huh? Why is Falcon back in Archives? Never mind.
We finally
Falcon
see
now
White
going for
Palace? Yeah,
Yeah.
about
I mean, it
time.
makes sense. Looking at the board, it's insane to see how far behind Team Purple is on checks right now.
I mean, they're 60 checks behind, but they could be doing a lot of these goals, right? They know where Hera is, they can do Cola 1, they have the Dream Nail for the Dream Bosses, they have a Minion Charm, I think. The 3 spell locations, they can check Seamount as well, kill the Devouts. Like, they can do all of these goals. They are just choosing not to.
Yeah, I mean, maybe the Devouts are coming up now with Maddy going back to Beast then, and... Maddy, please! Oh, God! This is scaring me.
We actually see White Palace from Pneuma as well.
Oh, double palace.
Which, honestly, at this point in time, like, you know,
It makes sense.
Orange hasn't found anything, so Palace is probably the best place to go.
Yeah. And Number kind of heading into Queen's Gardens now. First going for the... what is it? Race Arena? Will
Yeah,
that be
overrun
default
now.
Wraiths?
Vanilla Wraiths?
No,
Unfortunate.
just more...
No
Geo-
Wraiths, only Geo.
Did we see the fountain check?
I don't know. Maddy, please don't die again. Oh, you're on 1 HP.
Okay.
I mean, they're still on 1 HP. They could still die.
Yes, but... no. Many will survive, surely. And
Clueless.
not, you know, woo. Curious to see which team will find a race first. My money is on Orange, though. Very comfortable Petra Arena. And blessings. Oh, Maddy died and oh.
Yeah, Maddy died over here, so that's where the Geo went.
Yeah, and on.
Yeah, to that specific crawler.
Oh god, my. Not good for my heart at this time.
My heart, my soul.
I don't have that anymore, but. Number going for C dash. That's slower.
Oh, Maddy.
He's going to be fine.
Maddy. Yeah, she'll be fine. She'll be okay. She's just giving us heart attacks.
I mean, some excitement. And Number going for Love Key location. Which...
Does Purple Team not have C-Dash?
No, Purple Team has C-Dash. I'm pretty sure they picked that up. Because I'm 100% sure they did Schummel Ogres. And Crest now picked up as well. Number checking Sportroom, which I saw, I think, from Maddy.
Did we?
Pretty sure that Maddy
might have, yeah.
entered Deepness from there. But so
Where
far,
could
no raids.
I am actually very surprised there hasn't been any raids found.
Path of Pain and will be raids.
Like, not a
Another raid
single
center.
one. Like, could it actually be?
It would be hilarious.
Is it possible? Okay, we're gonna see QG picked up here for number, so that will be checked. Like, it might actually be a Wraith set NMG and a vanilla Shriek.
Or Path of Pain things, which
Or Path of Pain.
Viking right now is on Path of Pain. I think Pneuma... no. Pneuma a bit behind in Palace as of now.
Yeah, but they also started a bit later, so it's not too bad.
Yeah, but not all too much. I think they also dunked a bit more.
That's
Number checking
yeah.
Black Egg, which it makes
Understandable.
sense.
Yeah.
Also smart to get the bench already because there
Oh
is the first
my.
raid. Oh my god.
Wow. Wraiths in Black Egg.
That's
Now, is there a vanilla Shriek?
maybe. They're going for okay.
Soul Tyrant
For
now.
Interesting choice.
Waiting for Wraiths to do Tyrant.
I mean, you should have been fine for time even with just Shadesor because.
Yeah, I think you should have done. You should have just done
Yeah,
Tyrant with the Shade Soul.
because Shadesor, in my opinion, is definitely superior in this fight to Race. Because.
Just a basic Wraiths, yeah. To Shriek, definitely not. To Wraiths, definitely yes.
Yeah. I mean, what is the Wraith damage output? I don't know, but.
Yeah, can we see Abyss? Abyss would be nice.
Yeah. I mean, maybe we'll see it in the.
No, Pneuma died in White Palace.
No!
It's fine.
And
They
changing the
can
charm
go
layout.
back. Yeah,
What charm did they unequip?
I do not know. Now, will we see Path of Pain pay off? Not yet.
Not yet.
I think there's one. There is 3 more checks in Path of Pain,
Also,
if I count correctly.
I have no idea where
Ooh,
that.
accidentally
Oh, that's
dashing.
unfortunate. I have no idea where Totems are in Palace. Just know there are too many. And too many of them are hidden. Kind of. And now Number should be finishing up Somas in a second. Yeah. Now did Somas pay off?
We'll see.
From Drum roll. Nope, money. Oh, it's Maddy is going for Sharp Shadow, which... I'm not sure if we've seen Sharp Shadow yet.
I think we have.
Yeah?
But maybe that's my rando brain from my own race earlier. For my own... Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Number doing filling a wishes by going
saw.
into...
Yeah, finally Abyss coming out from Number.
Missing the pogo there.
I mean, at this point, the check difference is so vast.
Yeah.
So are they on 299 or something? Or is it...
I think... I mean, on the other hand, 100 checks difference would be... 59, okay. Thank you,
60,
April.
that makes a lot more sense.
Yeah, like, last time I checked was 16, now 100 more would be... No, Falcon! Oh, no. Just jumping into the saw at the very end. Will it be vanilla?
Path of Pain keeps on being difficult.
Yeah. What check was that? Ah, there's the Grimchild check. Maybe
Unfortunately, no Vanilla Shriek. That is
unfortunately,
sad.
it's relative. That means we have still the hope for NMG Shriek. And did Path of Pain pay off?
Of course not. Path of Pain will never pay off. It is Essence, 250.
You can pray. Oh god. For some reason I don't trust many on
E-Pass at
4HP in that
Void
room.
Heart. Oh,
Wow.
E-Pass at Void Heart. Oh no.
Yes. I mean...
It could be Nosk, definitely. True, could be Nosk.
Oh god.
Wait, what did I say? What did I do? I don't think... No. Oh, POP is not worth. No. You cannot tell me POP is worth today.
No. So. How good is Number at Abyss Climb?
Good enough. It won't be a world record, but it'll be a solid time. It won't take too long.
Yeah, I mean...
Clearly comfortable with the route. I hope, at least. It looks good enough.
Either I haven't done Abyss Climb in a long time or it just looks weird to me. But will anything be at the end of White Palace?
Well, that's what we'll find. I mean, the end of White Palace is just Essence, but the final Soul Totem might be something.
Yeah. Maddy again very low and just healing up there. Oh god. Was probably checking Cornifer. Did not pay attention for a second. And Elevator Pass are locking one more check, which...
I mean, at this point, we're grasping for what is it? Straws? I don't know. Yeah. I don't know the English saying. I think.
I think it's grasping for straws. Yeah.
I think it's grasping for straws.
I mean, Shriek at Elevator Pass. So this would also be very interesting. And I mean,
English is straws. Okay.
Oh yeah, if you avoid that, you don't need to activate.
Yeah, Pneuma actually aced Path of Pain.
Wow.
That looked sick.
Okay, on 3 health at the end though.
Yeah, maybe I com cursed them a bit.
Yes.
Do not die. Do not die.
And Pack now going for Glowing Whoop. And oh yeah, there's the Void Trundle check. Another nail upgrade. Nope.
I mean, at this point, it has to be behind Iki, right? It has to be.
Has to be Iki, it has to be the fragment. It can be so much that is cursed. I mean, Yeah, they're now going for the Vessel Fragment in Crossroads.
Yeah, this seed is...
On the top of Vessel Fragments, and not... Yeah. I mean, it was good at the beginning, like, what was it? 15 minutes for King's Soul?
I mean, if it's not at this elevator pass, I would honestly consider getting the nil arts.
Probably look into Shakelock Cube. Look into the Grim Check first.
God.
Because I think that's
God.
faster.
Oh god.
This is fine. That is a very interesting statistic, Rixian. What have we missed in chat that is?
They were discussing is it grasping at straws or grasping for straws? I think you could consider both to be correct.
Yeah.
Are we seeing Watcher Knights? I think we're seeing Watcher Knights. I don't think we've seen Watcher Knights.
No, no. I think Maddy just left. So it could be Inspire as well. But that would be boring.
Yeah, that would be so disappointing if it's Inspire.
Yeah. NMG would be the funniest.
NMG would be the most content, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
Falcon dodging the falling rocks very nicely.
By dashing into Fey Champ. I don't know if that's worth it. Maddy.
I still dislike this Thorns.
Yeah. Thorns is just a charm. Also interesting way of skipping that with Seed Dash.
Yeah, that... I have never seen that before.
Key.
Where? Where is it?
Oh, Willow check? Maybe Willow?
No, surely not.
No, it's a garbage journal entry. Maddy, could you please heal or take a bench or... And Pneuma now finishing up White Palace as well.
If it's just in Queens, it's not. But like, if it was just in Queens, that would be...
I mean, we have not seen most of Queens, do we? Did we?
I don't think we've seen Upper Queens, no.
No, so it is
We
possible.
also have not seen... We haven't seen Palm Relic. Or, no, wait, we have. It's 380 Geo, yeah.
And now...
Well, will Watcher Knights
Watcher's
pay
weapon.
off? Yeah.
Nope. Maybe.
Another
Void
Void
Heart.
Heart. Okay. One more check?
Purple does not have Void Heart yet. Also, I think Pneuma has Transcendence installed.
That's fine. As long as it's not... like, having Transcendence installed is fine.
Yeah.
It's not Inspire.
Good. And
So is it Core? Is it...
Oh yeah, Core is also...
It's not Core. It might still be the Mask Shard.
It might, but that would also be boring.
We're seeing Hornet 2 coming out, I think.
Yes, I think. Was it Maddy or Pneuma?
Where's
Wraith?
It's just the Wraiths. They don't technically need E-Key, but we are speculating that Wraiths is behind E-Key. Both Wraiths are behind E-Key. That's my speculation.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it would be just...
Okay, we're
E-Key
seeing
and
Queens
G.
now.
Color 3 is... No, Color 3 can only be Geo.
Yeah, Color 3 isn't randomized.
Yeah.
Oh, we're seeing the Grim fight as well.
Yep.
I like that.
I like that Ryochi just said, hopefully Purple doesn't forget about Terror, as they just bought Terror. Grimfight, let's go. Oh, Grimfight without... And... Maddy?
Grimfight without
Don't
Shriek.
wait for it, don't wait for it. I mean, and...
I don't
Mom
know what
also
Maddy is doing.
fumbles.
Maddy is going back for... Breda now.
Oh, Breda, yeah, that makes
That's
sense.
good.
Breda was a dreamer.
Breda was something, yeah.
It was the unnamed dreamer, yeah. I had no idea how to pronounce that name, and I'm happy that it was right. But now...
I didn't even hear you
guys,
pronounce it. I am deaf.
I will not try to go for it again because I will mess it up.
They haven't done Grim, yeah. No, no art can't be at Grim. We know all the new arts, Chris. Don't worry. We have Flower Quest. We have Flower Quest and Colo 2. Dupe, C-Dash. So it's what? It's Traitor Lord in QG left? Traitor Lord and its Soul Totem?
And White Fragment. I mean, yeah, that's Traitor Lord, sorry. Yeah? Should be.
They checked Flower Quest. It was a new art. Yeah, it was a new art.
It was straight slash. But in my opinion, they have
Cyclone was in Stagnest. Dash Slash was at Colo 2.
Mm-hmm.
And Great Slash at Flower Quest.
What is Maddy doing? I'm very confused.
Yeah, me too. I think Maddy is just confused what they have to do.
They're going into peak now. Purple has yet to go into peak.
Oh, that's gonna be such a waste of time.
Yeah, but they don't know that.
Yeah, they don't know that, but we know that.
And
Eek at Grim!
Eeky.
Eeky at Grim!
So Grim was worth it.
Grim was worth
and
it,
they are
yeah.
freeing a grub. Why are they? They're freeing the grubs now as well because they.
Oh,
yeah.
right, yeah.
Valentine believing in Tramp is also good. Tramp is a thing as well.
Yeah, honestly, we also haven't seen Trampas.
And Pneuma with a bit of a less how do I put it?
Is Falcon going to Sanctum?
Sanctum?
Where is Falcon going?
I have no idea.
Oh, Falcon is checking the Soul Totem in Pilgrim's Way.
Swim. And there's a Bistric at Mother.
Oh, there we go.
Wow.
Okay.
Yeah, that's GG.
Yeah,
Boring.
that's GG for sure.
I
I mean,
hope
it
there's a
wasn't.
nuke behind
I
in it.
wouldn't call this boring. At all. This was
No,
a very good seed.
It was a good seed, but it's our wishes were declined. Maddy on failed champion. I'm scared.
I mean, there could still be at Queen Fragment Gidge. Yeah, we'll get the Iki checks, right? Surely they don't just leave after checking, after killing Norman 2.
Sure. Yeah,
Oh, they leave?
boring.
That's unfortunate.
Yep, and that is why I was scared of Maddy doing failed champion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna look for the final wraiths now that we know.
Yeah. I still hope it's behind NMG. Yeah, now just quickly finishing up the final fights. And
Okay.
oh, Pneuma checking the last of this now, which is
Okay, this seed could have been so content. This seed could have been so content if...
okay. And missing screen skip, sad.
So,
I mean, not important.
I'm gonna spoil where the final rates is, because Valentin is a genius with the Tram Pass. Because the final rate is at Hive Blood with Tram Pass at NMG.
Oh, we have not considered that possibility. That would have been very funny as well. And now, both of Orange starting the Radiance fight.
No way.
This seed is insane.
There is no way. There is only a Soul Totem at Nosk.
I mean, what else can there be is left for Nosk to be? I mean, I think
Wow.
Dive Dupe maybe?
No, the Dive Dupe was
trade
fun.
is not the see true. We need a trend pass and not Shriek on there.
No, we needed defeat Hive Knight on there.
Oh yeah, that's true.
God, defeat Hive Knight on this board we would have been here for at least half an hour from now.
Definitely.
Oh my.
And yeah.
Yeah, this is a rough seed.
It was a fun seed though.
Yes.
Like, very good early
extremely.
game, and after that it's just, where's the Shriek?
Where is the Shriek? Yeah.
And
We
never
need
know.
the Shriek to survive.
Yeah, Number finishing up Radiance now. And GG's. Wow.
Oh my.
And Pneuma back in Cliffs. Interesting.
Yeah, not sure why.
And yeah, Falcon just climb and wow. GG. Yeah, it was definitely a good race. Curious if,
Yes, the seed
Purple
was
will-
definitely content.
Maddy saying won't be playing it out. I don't know what you mean. Just say that you need to find Trampas. It was a good race. But I'm sad we didn't see it Hive. I already forgot which was. Oh yeah, Mom Fragment was the Fawn Shriek.
Yes. I've told the runners they can hop in. Here they are.
And they are this
GG.
winning team.
GG.
Those raid locations are so bad.
Did you spoil the last one for yourself?
Not yet. We were waiting
Okay,
to
I'll
be
tell
here.
you. I'll tell you. So do you
Uh-oh.
remember that dash slash at Colo 2?
I
Like
was
Grace
calling
Flower
that.
Quest?
NMG,
Yeah, we
right?
decided to never check that.
NMG gives you Tram Pass, and then you
Oh
go to
my.
Hive Knight for the raid.
Yo, Number called it. Number was like,
Yeah.
oh, there's Trampas at NMG.
Yeah,
And
the
I'm like,
other raids were... Where were they? They were at Queen
Black
Fragment
Egg.
and Black Egg.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my god, those raids. They were just trolling the seed.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the raids of all time.
I lost track of how many devots I killed, like which ones I killed, so I just gave up at 5.
It's fine.
Do you not have the bingo UI mod?
I do, but I benched because I died in
Oh.
Weaver's Den, so all the ones that I did kill respawned.
Oh, that doesn't matter. It tracks them individually.
Yeah, but I had
Yeah.
2 soul.
But if you go in the menu, you should have the devout at the bottom.
Yeah, I know, I have 5, that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I had 2
You don't remember which
max
one, or...
spells. No, I didn't remember which ones I killed.
Ah.
So I didn't want to go around killing every individual one for it to not count, and then we have to go get 2 more casts of spell.
Yeah,
I mean, there are only 5 in Beast then, so.
Yep. There's 5 in Beaston, and then you can kill 1 outside. Unless you have Hera, in which case there's only 4 in Beaston.
That many devours in Beaston?
Yup.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely a rough seed.
When you get Hera, do all the like secret passages open?
No, just the
No.
one devout next to Hera goes away
Oh.
because Hornet
so-
kills it.
Is that the lore?
That is the lore.
How early did you get
Interesting.
dash?
Like immediately.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was so happy I got the enemy Pogo first time without any items before in King Station, not realizing that I had skipped dash for a
A couple
while.
minutes. Yeah, that was
Also-
quite unfortunate.
False Knight was skippable, which means that him and Failed Champ were important. The wall, you know how you can break the wall in like normal runs?
Yeah.
Yes.
If the wall will sometimes be breakable, and I've noticed that every time it's not, he's important.
Well, that's
That is
every time that wall it shuts if you, I think, obtain a spell or a dash.
Wait, which wall are you talking about? Are you talking about the gate?
The breakable wall in the False Knight Arena.
I mean, you need to wait for one tantrum cycle, right?
No,
Well,
yeah,
sometimes it's
but
not
it's
breakable.
reinforced sometimes.
Yeah, because it's reinforced at the start of the fight, and then after he does one tantrum cycle, it breaks. So
No,
you
no,
don't
there'll
get-
be
No.
there'll be metal bars on the breakable wall.
Yeah, it won't come off.
Oh, it won't come off. That's kind of weird.
No. Yeah, I've noticed that every time either him, his Geo chest, or failed champ is something.
Yeah, there's a trigger for that wall becoming reinforced and unbreakable. And AP thinks it's a spell. I also think it's a spell.
I've seen it always be like an item that's useful in the end.
Interesting.
It requires more research.
Like one time it was a charm, and like that charm unlocked something if you were going for more than true ending. Like if you're trying to like get everything in the game, you need that.
I mean, if you want to get everything in the game, you'll need everything.
Checked.
Oof.
What a seed.
I was so prepped to do the Soul Warrior in Hall of Gods. And then
Yeah, we saw.
and we just got Iki right at the end.
It was off of Grim.
Yeah, Iki behind Grim.
Like, ugh.
No, I
Good
just
shot.
shot the Hall of Gods.
I don't think we stepped foot in Crystal Peaks.
I full cleared Crystal.
That's good. There was nothing interesting.
There
in
was
Peaks.
literally nothing.
Let's go.
There's
the
nothing in Palace, though.
Kinda same in Palace, right?
Same. Oh, I had
Yeah.
such a bad hands day in Palace.
Dude.
I
dropped my
Wings.
controller and my A button started dropping inputs, so that's fun.
I dashed before
Oh.
wings on the last like saw part of the last room, and I was like, oh
Ugh.
well, my hands are like, my hands are jelly.
That was just unfortunate to watch. Also, Maddy was giving us heart attacks like half the race.
Yeah,
Oh, did you like my Umu at 1 HP?
Almost.
yeah, it was lovely.
I almost died getting to
I was-
Oro as well.
How was I giving you heart attacks?
I mean, constantly running around on 1 HP,
Yeah.
not playing it safe, dying a bunch. You know, it was quite unfortunate to see.
Yeah, well, I knew we were behind, so I had to risk.
Yeah, but no. I mean,
Yeah,
if you
you
risk
weren't
too
even
much,
you
it's
weren't
not
even
worth
that
it.
behind. You weren't even that behind. Like I mean, it started like you had a 20 check deficit by the time you found Dash, and that only slightly increased over time. It wasn't really that. Like right now, it's what 50 check diff.
But yeah, I did call that when they marked Gorgeous Husk early, they might have skipped Dash.
Yeah, they did.
Mhm.
Do any of the chat members have any questions, or any of the runners for the other team?
Are the runners cute? Absolutely.
Most definitely.
No, you.
Right, in that case, I think it's probably best to
Oh, some advice. for
finish
everyone.
up.
Baking almond cookies is not a good practice before a race.
Why not?
Peru.
Sounds
In
like
that
a
case-
perfect practice.
We will finish up round 3 of the tournament. Losers round 3 is done. Our next race will be at Sunday, 12 a.m. UTC, so midnight. Jason Tremen against Kuro A-Press. That's our upcoming race. Definitely fun. Looking forward to it. And Numberplay, you'll be facing Purna and Kama in your next race. Thoughts?
Yes.
Can't wait.
Monka S? Can't wait. Lovely. Good to hear.
See, even if we beat you guys tonight, we would have gotten absolutely destroyed by Pure Nail, so now you guys get to, Kappa.
Come on.
You guys got this, don't worry.
It's also bingo, so anything can get luckier and win.
GPZ seed.
Yes,
I'm looking
latest-
uh,
forward to it.
Latest patch, any percent tournament starts tomorrow. So we have, I think, we have 1, 2, No, we have
Think-
1, 2, 3, 4 races coming up in the next 2 days for any percent. So make
What
sure you watch
endings?
those as well.
Bruno and Sir?